Neymar breaks down in tears, reveals his deepest fear, a fear so haunting, it doesn't let Neymar sleep at night. What if one day I forget everything? My name, my story, even my World Cup dream. What if it all disappears? Tears welled up in Neymar's eyes. What question shattered him like that? He has returned home, but is Neymar finally at peace? Neymar, the secret soul. This is the only way to describe the deeply emotional press conference Neymar held upon his return to Santos. But this was no ordinary event. No tough questions from journalists, no flashing cameras. Only family and close friends surrounded him in this intimate gathering. In that homely environment, Neymar opened up about things that left the football world stunned. Stories of light and shadow in his career, the weight of criticism, and his own inner fears. He poured it all out in one emotional burst. At one point, Brazil's star footballer broke down in tears. His voice choked as he said, "If the world were to end today, I would have no regrets left in life." Then came the most shocking and deeply human confession. Neymar revealed his greatest fear in life, being diagnosed with a condition that would slowly erase his memory. "I have only one fear, forgetting everything. Who I am, what I've done, what my legacy was, even forgetting those I've spent my whole life with. This fear constantly haunts me." In that moment of raw self-revelation, Neymar said, "Everyone makes mistakes. Life is a mix of dreams, hope, and failures." When this video was released on Santos' official social media page, the world saw that Neymar couldn't hold back tears after the very first question. It was about the support he receives from family and friends. With teary eyes and a trembling voice, he said, "To return to Santos, to be back in my city, to be with my friends, this is where my strength comes from. Without you all, I might never have come this far." Neymar has signed a new 6-month contract with Santos. Although the club wanted him to stay until the 2026 World Cup, Neymar wants to shape his own future. In January, he'll decide whether to return to Europe or join a new club. Right now, Neymar isn't thinking about the future. He just wants to live in the present. "My only focus now is to return to the field 100% fit. That's my responsibility. That's where I can make a difference." Since his return to Santos, Neymar has played only 12 matches in the first phase, missing 78 days due to injury. During that time, he was seen at Brazil's carnival, which sparked heavy criticism. People don't know what happens in our lives, and they never will. It hurts sometimes when people speak negatively about not just my performance, but about me as a person. I know who I am. I know the kind of family I have. Yes, I make mistakes, but I'm not a bad person. So, what does Neymar expect from the public? He wants people to judge him based on his on-field performance. This is the era of social media. A lot of false information circulates online, especially in Brazil, where expectations from footballers are endless. But I'm mentally strong, and that's why I can handle it. Which period of Neymar's career does he consider the best? He answered it himself. His best time was from 2017 to 2020, during his stint at PSG. "We reached the Champions League final back then. I was unstoppable." One unfulfilled dream still lingers in Neymar's eyes: the World Cup. "Everyone knows it's my dream. There's still some time left. The past few years have been tough, but I believe I can still make it happen." Crucial World Cup qualifiers are starting this September. Brazil will face Chile and Bolivia. The big question, will Neymar return for those matches? That's what everyone is waiting to find out. So, stay tuned. Even bigger surprises are coming. Subscribe to our channel now, because we'll bring you every emotional chapter of Neymar's journey, live and in depth.